Angeline. How are you? Good. What? Oh, yeah? You were tired doing your homework. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, so I just wanted to practice sounding out some words with you. Okay, so we're going to talk about how we sound out the words. So this way, when you take your test, you're going to do a great job. Okay, so I'm going to show you some words and we're going to work on sounding them out. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you see that word there? Okay. So when you're sounding it out, the first thing you want to do is you want to say the sound that each letter makes. So look at that word. What's the first letter? Okay. What did we just throw down the stairs? What's the second letter? What sound does that letter make? Eh. Good. And what does the third letter say? Good. So we have eh. Those are our three sounds. Now let's try to put the first two of them together. So when you say he and I together, what sound would that make when you put them together? Eh. Put them together. Say and then say eh. So we say pit, right? When you put them together, say pit. Okay. So now we're going to put that last sound on the end. So we have pit. Can you say that? Pit. Pit. Good. You hear the word pit. Good. Okay, let me try another one. Let me go back to the thing and I can change it. Okay, let's try another one. I'm just going to change one letter and we're going to see how that word changes. Okay. Okay. So you see that word there? We're going to do the same thing for that word. Okay. Say the sounds for each letter. Good. It. Now put those first two sounds together. When you say it together, what does that sound like? Eh. Sit. Right? Can you say that? Sit. And then add the last sound. Say sit. And then add that last sound. Let me hear you say it. Sit. Good. So that's the word sit. You see how we're doing that? Okay, let me try another one. I'm going to change one letter again. We're going to change that last letter. Okay, how about that one? Say each sound for the letter. Good. Now put the first two together. When you put the S and the I together, what does that sound like? Sit, right? Good. Now add the P sound. Sit. Good. So what's that word? Sit. Say it. Keep saying it until you hear the word. Do you hear what word that is? Sip. Like when you take a sip of your drink, right? Good. Okay, now I am going to I'm actually going to find our test for Friday and we'll go through those words together. I'm sorry, Daniel is being very loud right now. There's a bug in the house. Why is he making like he told me there's a bug in the house? I don't know, that's what he's saying. Oh yeah? Uh-huh. Okay, let me see. Where are we? Okay, I'm going to share this one instead. You see it? Okay, it's still loading because I don't see any words. Okay, so this one, we read this one before. Let's see if you can read it again. Okay, say the sounds for each letter. Good. Now put the first two together. If, if, si. Right? Now add the last sound. Sit. Sit. Good. Now let's try this one. This one we're not going to sound out, but do you remember that one? That's one of our new words. H-E. What's that word? He. Good. You got that down. Well, let's try sounding out this one. Can you say the sounds for each of these letters? Go ahead. Let me hear it. Good. If. Now put the T and the I sound together. What do they sound like together? If. T. Right? T. Now add that last sound. Hmm. Tim. Good. That's the name Tim. Because he is very, very silly. And he's actually eating his dinner and being silly. Okay. So let's try this one now. Say the sounds for those letters. Go ahead. Let me hear you say the sounds. Good. I. Now put the S and the I together. What sound does that make? Si. Right? When you put it together, it says si. Now put the last sound on there. Si. Okay, try it again. Si. Sis. Good. Do you know what that word is? Like your sister, right? You might sometimes people call their sister their sis. It's like a short way to say sister. Um, yeah. Okay. Let's try this one. Ready? Daniel, shh. Say the sounds. Go ahead. Say the sounds. Your doggy is barking. You know, my Daniel is screaming. Your doggy's barking. It's a lot of noise. Okay. Go ahead. Can you say those sounds for me? Eh. That's my friend, yeah. Can you say the sounds? Let me hear you. Good. Eh. Now let's put the T and the I together. What sound does that make? Put those first sounds together. Eh. What does that make when you put them together? Yeah. Tit. Right? Tip. Good. Okay, now this one is one of our popcorn words. F-O-R. You know that one? You remember? For. Good. You're a pro. Okay, how about this one? We read this one before. We can try this one again. Say the sounds. Good. Now put the S and the I together. If. Si. And then add the last one. Si.